Welcome to Oats Functional Test Automation video course. In this video, we will try to understand more about assets, especially on scripts. Now that we have completed how we can work with object library, we will look into scripts. So when you're working with multiple scenarios that you want to automate, you may want to create small scripts and then call them one after the other from maybe a master script. Or maybe you are creating some reusable scripts and then you want to use those scripts in another script. You can attach them as assets to the desired script. So let me show you an example. We'll first create something called master script. To this master script, I'll add three child scripts. So before adding those three child scripts as assets, we have to first create those. I'm just creating them. Okay, now I want these three child scripts to be called from the master script. Okay, so I'll also have a small statements here so that you will know when we execute. Similarly, we will have this in the other two child scripts. Okay, now that these three child scripts have been created, I want these three child scripts to be called in from master script. Ideally, we will have functional automation code here. This is for the sake of understanding the script assets and just keeping it pretty simple. So in the master script, go to assets, click on scripts and say add. Here you can select the child one script. I want to keep them related to repository because I'm not creating these scripts inside the script of master script. I should be able to access this even if I move these from the current location to another location as long as they're in the same repository. Click OK. So I will add the other two as well. So this is how we add the scripts as assets. If you want to remove, you can select them and remove. You can edit them as well, or you can open them. Now, how do we call these scripts from master script? So you can go to the review, right click, and then say add. There is something called run script. Maybe if you are working on the tool for the first time, this particular option may not be visible. You have to go to other and then search for run, and then you'll see run script. Select it and click on OK. When you do that, you will see the list of all scripts that are already added as assets in this particular script. You select whatever script you want to run and then click on OK. So it will add one line of code here. Let me show you how it looks. So there is an API in OpenScript which says get script of script alias name dot run. So basically it runs the child scripts run method. Similarly, you can do for other scripts. As we have already added other two scripts, I am adding them in the code view instead of doing in the tree view. So these are the alias names. If you see here, click on these and click on edit. This is the alias name you have given. So now if we execute this particular script, you will see that these three scripts run one after the other. You can go to console and see. You can see script 1, script 2 and script 3. So all the three scripts have been executed in the same order. So this is how you can actually call another script inside a parent script. This is generally needed when we actually work on the framework where you want to execute only certain set of test cases or certain set of child scripts. So you can write some logic whether you want to execute a particular script or not. Like you can have a conditional statement, and if the conditional statement is true, I can execute this particular statement or the script. So that is how a master driver will be or master script will be created, which will be explained in more detail when we go through the framework related sessions on the following course. Now that you understood the assets scripts related thing, in the next video maybe we'll be looking at how we can work with assets of data banks and what's the purpose. Thank you so much for watching the video.